So I think this overall experience has been fabulous. We've done a lot of events in the past, but here the turnout and the type of crowd that has come in, the senior people that have come in, industry leaders that have come in, I have not seen this kind of a crowd in any other event. Number one is, second is in terms of the overall panel and the interviews and discussions, they've been extremely focused. A lot of learning that's come out of there. And third is also being a partner in this event, the kind of business generation potential also we've seen is tremendous. So Emiza is basically a third-party logistics company. We basically are, at the heart of it, we are a warehousing and fulfillment company. And we help SMEs, small and medium enterprises, sort of grow their business in a very quick and fast way. But we do that in a couple of different ways. One is we provide a ready plug-and-play infrastructure. So today, Emiza has close to 25 warehouses across 13 cities in India. Our entire model is plug and play. So for a brand can come in without having to worry about how much space, where do I take the warehouse, who's going to run the operations, who's going to run the process. They can come in into either one or multiple locations across the country. They will then connect with our technology stack, which will then connect to their different sales channels. Could be Amazon, could be their website, could be offline retail. Then the orders start coming into flowing into our system. And then from there, we ensure that the orders are picked, packed and delivered in a very seamless and in a timely manner. So in this way, we take the entire hassle and headache away from the brand about managing their entire supply chain. So they can focus on their business, growing their business and making their customers happy. So I think the challenges will really vary from category to category and from client to client. But largely, I think if you look at a use case of fashion, for example. So in fashion, we help brands in a very interesting way in terms of their return processing, because returns is a major issue for the fashion industry. So there we have return processing centers which help brands get their inventory back from stores or from online, make sure their claims are filed correctly and settled on time. We ensure that their inventory is QC'd, refurbished and back into the live stock as quickly as possible. So that's one use case with fashion. For other brands like an FMCG, maybe diapers, for them their problem or use case is how do I get my distribution to the remotest part of the country so that I can deliver in the cheapest possible time and in the fastest possible time. So there we've enabled them by opening up 13, 14 warehouses across the country for them, where they've been able to place their inventory and do faster deliveries. So really in that sense, each category has its own challenges and we have unique solutions for each of these categories, and it's a plug and play model. So I think optimizing a supply chain is critical, right? It can hit you in two different ways. One is, if your supply chain is not optimal, your entire customer experience can get broken. So whatever good work you've done in terms of developing a product, in terms of developing the brand, it entirely gets shattered if your supply chain experience is not correct. The second is cost. If you don't manage the supply chain well in terms of the forward logistics, in terms of the reverse logistics, whatever profit you earn can get completely vitiated away. So I think from a brand's point of view, it's unfortunate sometimes supply chain doesn't get the importance that it deserves, but it plays a very, very critical role both in customer experience and the P&L of the brand.